There is a question, will the word count be visible on the screen? Yes. If you're writing an email or you're writing on survey, in writing, the word count will be visible on the screen. You can see the word count in the bottom of the screen.
If you could, Ayub, if you could just post the WhatsApp number again.
Oh, yeah, I will do that.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, just where is the test center in India, if you answer, Patrick?
We have a lot of test centers in India, so I'll just give you the link and you can check out where they all are. So it's celpip.ca/India. And we have like Punjab region, we have like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai. So a lot of different options. So check that link that I posted and it will give you all of our locations in the country.
I will share the number again. May find it on the screen in the chat. Are there any other free tests to practice apart from the CELPIP website 2 tests? I am afraid not free tests, but there are materials that you can purchase. I'll also share our website, TEPTH.net. Yes, please, Tasha.
Please, can you, there's a question about the validity of the score.
Validity of the score is, yes, Patrick, it's for 2 years, right?
2 years, correct. Yeah.
Yes. So every English language proficiency test, including CELPIP, CALE, is valid for 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Regarding the speaking test, if my speaking is well, but my ideas make not sense, does that affect my evaluation? As I told you that in speaking part of the test, it's not only checked on how well you speak, but you will be marked on how will you speak on the topic. So I recommend that speaking on the topic is a good way to increase your score. Do not go off the topic.
Yeah.
Any other
questions? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rasha.
Yes,
no,
please.
Just there's a question that to clarify the time remaining is per test item. They are asking if the time remaining is per test item or for the whole skill. Can you explain that?
Okay, so in writing part, okay, the time remaining is for the test part. Like for the email, you will see the time remaining and for separately. And for the survey, you will see it separately. For every question, you will have a time set, right? Yes. Okay. I can't find it. Please explain marking criteria. Any other questions?
There's a question. Rosemary is asking, what thing do we need to prepare or bring during the exam?
Okay, so here in the UAE, if you're coming for the exam, you just need to bring your valid ID. Okay, it can be an Emirates ID or a passport, whatever ID you have registered with. You do not need anything else to bring. That's it. We will give you the pens and note papers for notes.
Okay. I have this question also. What if I write less than 150 or above than 200? it will decrease the score. They are asking, will it decrease the score?
It's recommended. Yeah, of course, it will decrease the. If you write more, I will not decrease a lot, but not less. But I recommend just to, like write your email or survey within the word limit, like 150 to 200 words. Maybe you can write like 170, 180, 190. As I said, focus on the quality, not the quantity.
Yeah, that's great advice. For sure.
Okay. Give papers to take. Yes, we give papers for taking notes. Any other question, guys, I'm missing?
Just answering one right now.
There's a question, Martin asking, can you skip questions and go back to them later? Absolutely not.
No,
Can you
you
please?
can't go
Yeah.
back. Once you have done the question, you will not be able to go back. There is another question from Geneva O'Hare, and that is, does computer correct spellings or do we do that ourselves? In writing part of the test, as I said, it is the only thing we have in CELPIP, which is not available in any other exam, is that when you write an incorrect word, it will be underlined red. So when you right click on your mouse and you will see the correct options. That's pretty simple.
Is the phone number on your website, is that the correct WhatsApp number?
Yes, it is, Patrick.
Okay, awesome. I'll just put it up here. There we go. So this is TEPTH's number and email, their WhatsApp number and then their email if you want to contact them about the prep classes or testing.
Could you please explain the marking criteria for listening? If we score 31 in listening, will it be CLB 7 or 8? 31 for listening. Okay.
Yeah, and then patients asked, what's the score for PR? So you'll have to contact the Government of Canada for that information. They will post it on their website, which is canada.ca, or you can call them, but they will specify what score you have to meet in your CELPIP test.
Okay, so there is a question. If I get 31 in listening, will it be 7 or 8? It can be 7 and it can be 8. It depends on the difficulty of the questions. So it can be both 31 or 30, 7 or 8. As I said, it depends on the difficulty of the question.
Yeah.
I think the ideal score for PR, okay. What is the possibility of the reading module receiving an improved score after re-evaluation? So Patrick, after re-evaluation, is there anything like there is an improvement or in reading part of the test?
In reading, we don't recommend doing a reevaluation just because it's pretty much going to come back the same score because it's multiple choice format, that component. So the computer will just, go through the same process, give the same score. So we only recommend reevaluating speaking or writing. So listening or reading, there's pretty much no chance that the score will change from your original score. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, there is a question. What key strategies can one use for reading part 3 and 4? The time is less and I won't be able to get into all the strategies that we have, but I recommend to master the strategies of skimming and scanning. am not getting cut off the program. Please don't. PR. Okay, for nurse in Canada. Please can you show the email again? Okay. This program is going to take this. Right before you give up. Okay.
Yeah, so we're getting lots of good questions here.
Okay.
Uh,
Could you please explain the marking criteria? Could you please explain? Yes, Rasha and Patrick, if you help me with any question that relate to me,
Yeah, I'm
so
looking
I'll be
for that.
able to help with that.
yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, we could spend a couple more minutes answering questions and then we can wrap it up for today.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's see here. Yeah, and just keep in mind, we will be emailing everybody the recording tomorrow as well as a free study product and yeah, and then you'll also get TEPTH's contact information to reach out to them. So basically, there's a question here. So if you have two different CELPIP test scores, as long as they're both valid, you can use whichever one you want. So you don't have to submit your most recent score report. You can submit the results from the test before, as long as the test before was within the last 2 years. So you don't have to submit your most recent score report. You can pick whichever score report you want to submit.
Okay, there is a question. Can we bring water to the test room? No, water will not be allowed to the test room, but you can take an unscheduled break for having a glass of water.
Yeah, I think that's mainly in place because of the computer equipment, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course.
Just to protect the computers in case someone spills the water onto the computers.
Okay. But you can definitely bring your own water and keep it in the locker that you will be given to, and then you can drink an unscheduled break.
Yeah.
There is a question, are we allowed to bring a blank paper and pen for note taking? No, we will give you pens and papers for note taking.
How about candy?
Mm.
You can so you can take a break during the CELPIP test and maybe you could access that, but you can't bring anything into the test room.
Okay, can you take just in receive webinar recording? There's a, do we receive the link to review the webinar recording?
Yeah, it's going to be emailed to you. So you're going to have like a link to view it and to download the recording.
Great.
So I just have a question. You please, Sarah is asking if there are a locker to store our belongings. So yes, we provide. You will have a locker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are providing lockers for every candidate to store their maybe mobile or wallets and the watches. They are only allowed to take the ID or passport to the test room.
Yeah. Fatima asked, can we wear a hijab?
Yes, religious wearing is fine. It's not, religious cover is okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a question from Lorena Torres. If I had a low score in one skill, do I need to retake the whole exam? Yes. You need to retake the whole exam. There isn't one skill retake. There is a question from Rishu Arora, which says for writing task 2, should we focus on one option in both paragraphs? Just stay on one option. There is option A and B. So you choose A and then develop your answer for A. Do not write about B. Or if you choose B, then do not write about A. So you can choose any of them. Okay.
I have a lot of questions regarding the test dates that I can say that it's all posted on the Selbit dossier website. So it's by location and time. We can check online, right, Patrick?
Correct, yes.
There is a question, Patrick, like for example, sometimes they get one question twice, and
Yep.
then a participant is asking if they will score on the highest. For example, two questions, and he did one well and one not well. So which one will be scored? Both of them will be scored.
Yeah, so one of them is an unscored item. So one of those two will not be scored. It's used for test research and development purposes. That's why you have a duplicate section, but it's predetermined which one is scored and which one is unscored. So you will not know which one is the scored one. So just attempt both to the best of your ability. But it's no, we will not pick like the one that you did the best on to be scored. It's already been predetermined before you take your test. So hopefully that answers the question.
There's one question, please, Ayub, can you just are you in the same room with the other test taker for the speaking part of the test? So
Yes, you
in
will
our
be.
center,
Yeah, please,
yeah,
Rasha.
yeah. I mean, just let's explain about this the environment in our center. Please, can you go ahead?
Okay. So for the speaking section of the test, yes, you will be in the same room, but you will not be sitting next to each other, as we have a big lab and you will be seated like separately, not next to each other. So there will be a huge gap and you will not be disturbed by each other. Plus, all the test takers are advised to speak in their normal speaking voice.
Yeah, we also implement noise canceling and soundproof panels, so that will
Yes.
reduce the speaking not level, not nice.
And plus, you know, the floor of the lab is carpeted. So everything is like there will be a reduced noise in the lab.
Yeah, and then you guys, do you guys carry earplugs?
Yes, we also if the test taker asks for earplugs, yes, we provide the earplugs.
Awesome. Yeah, because if
That's
you have the
upon yeah,
earplugs,
that's upon request.
yeah, awesome. If you have the earplugs plus the headset, you're not gonna hear pretty.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Yeah, not to worry.
Okay. A lot of students, they have problems with reading. So if you have a problem with reading, I suggest you to manage your time, master the skimming and scanning techniques, and
Yeah.
try to understand the context. And for like a better understanding, I just suggest you to go for a workshop with a teacher. So you'll be given more tips and tricks with extensive practice to master the reading skills and improve your score. Do you decide which one to do? Out of the four modules, speaking, reading, listening, and writing, which one do we decide to do first? No, the test is organized in this way: listening first, then reading, then writing, and then speaking.
Yeah.
Where can I get training center in Canada?
Yeah, so we'll just take two or three more questions and then we'll wrap it up for today. But you have our contact information to get in touch with us after the session.
There is a question, can I bring my own headset? No, you'll be provided with everything. You just need to bring a valid ID with you that you registered with. Everything else will be provided by the test center.
Yeah, and then Pedro asked if a person has a disability, can they bring their own headset? So we have a form that you can fill out on the website. It's called the Special Accommodations Request Form. So I'll put the link in the chat, but that's how you request a special accommodation for people that have disabilities. So you can get like depending on your medical condition, you can get like a modified testing experience to allow you to be comfortable taking the exam. So I'll give you the link in the chat. But yeah, they offer things like additional time, private room, but that's for people that have like a diagnosed medical condition. So you can talk to us about that and we will try to make it as comfortable as possible. Okay. So just post the link in the chat. All right, let's see here. So we got
I think no more specific questions. We have answered. Okay, should we exemplify any sentence in writing task 2 and both paragraphs for CLB 10 or more? As I said earlier, stay on one topic. If you choose option A, then go on option A and develop your answer, reason, and give example in order to get a CLB 10. Take care of your vocabulary, spelling, grammar, and also consider the tone of your language. What CLBS code is applying for? PGWP is international student. So Patrick?
Yeah, it's best to contact the government of Canada to find out what score you need to meet for your PGWP process. They will have it likely posted on the website, which is canada.ca. And they'll have like a separate part of the website for PGWP, and then it should list the score requirement for your English test for that program. So yeah, just visit the the government's website, or you can also call them as well to get that information.
There is a question, can I submit 2 different results at the same time?
If it's for immigration, no, you have to submit one single score report.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You cannot like combine the best scores from like 2 different tests. It has to be one single test that you're submitting.
Patrick, there is a question asking if I have a problem with my CELPIP account, whom should I contact? Of course, the celpip.ca.
Contact info@celpip.ca.
Okay.
And they'll help you out. Yeah, just post it in the chat. Okay. All right, so yeah, I think that's that'll wrap it up for today. So just wanted to thank everybody for coming. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Look out for in your email inbox tomorrow. We will be emailing everybody the recording plus our contact information. You'll also get a free study product, but it'll have TEPTH's contact information if you have questions about their prep classes that they offer. Yeah, I just wanted to thank you, Rasha and Ayub, for coming on today. You guys are great partners of ours, and yeah, we'd be happy to do another session like this in the coming months.
Okay, thank you, Patrick, so much for making this happen. It was a wonderful experience, and I would like to thank all the participants again from the core of my heart on behalf of the Exam Preparation and Testing House, and wishing them a happy weekend.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thanks,
And
Patrick.
good luck on
Thanks,
your
Saeed.
self exams.
Thank you,
Sorry,
Patrick. Thank
Rasha.
you.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
everyone.
everyone.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.